as they are in vehicles trying to make their way into the south side here. Looks like they're going to go ahead and continue their rotation a little bit more far towards the west. Shots being successful from Sadie's. And look at Gabru. Death Roll going to find the down onto Dian. And now Empty going to go down as well as Brewery Room. Looks like Game Home might have tried to go for something a little bit too ambitious off the top, but Easy Love is going to get the opening down on the Veds. He's going to try to throw it back with the Molly, but he will eventually get spotted out by Bot Roy. 24K is just on the south side, but we've got some massive sends coming in right now. Look at MSC pushing into Golden Cat.
Wow, Yoshi Minburi doing a good job providing cover for his team. Gets a knock that allows them to at least get a little bit down the hill. They have to ditch the vehicle. Golden Cat trying to push up on this. They're going to get a knock in return. So it is a 1-for-1 right now. It is boiled down to a 3v3 as MSC is trying to push, not push ahead, but keep GC a little bit gate kept. But GC actually a little bit ahead of them in the circle now. So it's kind of a pull and tug here, a tug of war, if you will. Still somehow clawing through here. Now, what's wild is there's 11 teams, 25 alive. That's an average of just over two people left per team. So this one's been pretty bloody for quite a few of these squads. Victim, one of the ones that it hasn't been the case for is they eliminate Bury Ram. Good shooting there from Entry Fragger. Should maybe, I don't know, getting rained down upon. This is difficult here for Victim FTF.
Yeah, I mean, Victim FTF, they did what they had to do. They had to take out Buriram first. Unfortunately, that down is going to be the signal for Ferox to try to make their way over the top, see if they can steal something here as they find one, but they're going to pull back now, take that compound, not overstretch, as 24K, they're in some trouble. They left their compound. They came up over the top. Hamillion's already down. Ezo is just juking, bobbing, weaving, 360. Can he make it to the rock? Yes, he can. 32 HP. He just barely stays alive, but now he's under fire from range again. And look at this, GC. Maxonis just on the other side here. Must not have any utility. Otherwise, you got to imagine Ezo would have been eating grenade right now.
Yeah, there would have been a grenade right up and over into his teeth. Now, Ezo is going to come out there. He's going to get taken down. Maxonis, good job snaking some extra points out for his team. PMA Shen, he gets taken down there as well. Jukesy still up and alive. The compound for Ferox looking very nice. Jervis, the only member left for PMA. He is trying to cycle around to his left, keep as much of that hill in front of him as possible. Now he can hold here for just a second, but it's only about 20 more seconds until this next circle closes in.
That's pretty much all he can do is try to make it from the north side, as this game has proven to be, as you said, extremely bloody, and not a lot of teams making it to the late game without having to pay at least somewhat of a price here. As you can see, Leo now the last up for Gex. He's going to spot out the people inside his sister team, actually, inside Bendita Crater. He's going to find Yelly. He's going to see another one. I'm not sure if he saw the second. Lockslock was close, but he looks like he's actually bleeding out as well. So McCrit finding himself all alone inside the crater as the blue is crushing down upon him.
Yeah, McCrit here is going to try to get these smokes up. Now, the good news for them is that Ace, the other Gex team, geez Louise, there's two of them here. It's so confusing. Not Ace. The other Gex team had to back off so they could get that res. Now Ace is in trouble trying to climb up the side of this hill. McCrit with a good headshot, though. That's a big deal. He needs to win this 1v1. He's got to be really, really careful right now. He is the one with the blue behind him. He is the one with the low ground disadvantage. Grenade comes up and over. Doesn't really do any damage to him. He is finally taken down. There's an AUG in the hand of him.
Wow, yay. That was a very, very close 1v1 there. Leo's going to go down to the blue here, but Gex Ace staying alive for right now with one. You see Jervis does get spotted out for PMA. We're down to 5 teams. Victim FTF still have 3 up. Ferox has 3 up inside the compound. CES managing to stay alive with 2 after crashing that shed early on. And on the very southern side, you've got Maxonis, our solo player from Golden Cats.
Well, somewhere in the middle of all this, GEXA went down as well, but good job by him to at least try and get some points for his team. Ferox, they have a nice compound. The problem is now Victim FTF has leapfrogged up in front of them just a bit. And that means when they have to leave, it's going to be much more challenging as we are looking for the phase 7 circle here. Magsonis from GC has just gotten in a vehicle. He's just moving it up a bit to get in the circle, hoping to maybe utilize that.
Oh boy, CES.
Oh boy.
10 alive. 10 alive as Circle 7 is popping. If you like action, you like seeing some fighting all the way through, this is the tournament for you. As Magsonis, let's see if he can spot out any field dwellers. Not going to see anything just yet. He doesn't have to go too far to get inside circle, and he can kind of keep that high ground, but you can see just off to the north, Malier, the last player from GEXA, still alive, so he could creep up on him at any time here. Meanwhile, we got to see what happens with this Ferox and Victim FTF fight on the north side. They're going to have to all leave this compound to try to make their way inside this circle, and Ferox taking their time about how they want to do this.
Yeah, Victim FTF can't really go south because of the angles that a lot of the other teams are going to get from there, especially CES's Cerebus there. So Ferox, I like what Ferox is doing, just getting out, going north, getting into circle. There's plenty of room for them to work with up here. Force Victim FTF's hand, because if they come through the compound, you can catch them from that way. If they go the other way, the other teams can deal with them. And this is a really wise decision.
Yeah, I mean, this is the best decision that Ferox can make. Let Victim FTF have to work things from the field side. As you can see, Cerberus, he's going to find one entry fragger going down. Ferox saying, let Victim have to deal with Cerberus and then those guys. We'll take things around from the north side. We'll deal with the solo players from that way. As SsuBang, he's feeling super comfy. He's got a bed there. He's got a mattress. He's got a pillow and some blankets just hanging out in that dump truck, safe and sound, as everybody else just fights it out around him.
Yep, there were some shots that are going to put Ferox back because of the angle that Cerebus has there. I'm really curious. I would assume Ferox has quite a few smokes left. They've basically been sitting in that compound for quite some time.
You would think.
But right now, I haven't seen anything come out just yet.
You would think, and even if they did, where are they going to go? They do find a little bit of a ridgeline to work with here. Cerberus going to be fine. Basically, the only one suffering from this new pop is going to be our two solo players. Magsonis off to the south. He looks like he gets spotted out by SsuBang. And also Malier off to the west. They're going to have to find a way in. His man's going to find Nikos. But they should be, if they have, I mean, presumably they have smokes, right? They should be able to get that res. But Victim FTF not making things easy on the Ferox boys.
Yeah, now the last member of GEXA, Malier, is up, and he is moving towards all this. He's going to make a go. I mean, he's got to make a move at some point, and oh boy, Ferox and VTF dueling it out. Head kick's going to get it done.
Oh, Malier.
Good shooting there.
Woo. Malier could actually just end this with one grenade here if he comes up over the top, or even just with a minimal line of sight. And it doesn't look like he's got it. He's just going to go ahead and try to stay alive, camping by the bush, not even concerned about third partying. Meanwhile, Magsonis is having to trade back and forth with our Cerberus boys. And then head kick is going to find Teddy. So Ferox does finally come out on top of Victim FTF. They still maintain 3 up, but they are in a really tough position. Cerberus going to have to put all their attention over that way, I have to imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're Cerberus, you got to try to keep Ferox out of this. You saw the kill feed, so you know at this point with 3 teams, 6 alive, that they're 3. You know that. So now that's the team you got to be focused on. And you got to hope that Malier just tries to snake things out. A bunch of damage coming out. SsuBang going to throw down some smokes, buy himself a little bit of cover and a little bit of time, a little more room to maneuver for himself there. Now he wants to use this middle part because he can pretty safely peek over the side of this truck, have plenty of cover available for himself, but he's worried about the side angle that this other team can take. Never mind, now he doesn't have to worry about it.
Cerberus has a lot of hard cover to work with. They've got a smoke wall that they're working the edges of. Meanwhile, Ferox, 8 kills. They've got a tree and they've got some ridge lines. So they're going to try to make sure that they don't get flanked or pushed around on here. The Molotov's going to come out to try to do some crowd control, protect their flank here. And ooh, gets them so low. But good shots coming back from Nico is going to force his hand back.
Yeah, wow, he almost got the knock. There we go. There's SsuBang. Gonna get one. Gonna get another. Yes, that's 2. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Good spray up and over the hill, and then they're gonna do it. Great finish there for Cerberus.
Wow.